playing his song,
Yes.
Gary Sinise, a busy man these days. We, of course, watch him every week on the CBS hit drama CSI New York, playing crime scene detective Mac Taylor.
We have an idea on the missing cleaning lady?
Yeah. Lila Wickfield. Nobody's seen or heard from her since she started her rounds at 7:30 this morning. I already got an alarm out.
Think she may be a witness?
Or another victim.
Now, you might not know that Gary also performs for our troops in a rock band, recently executive produced a documentary. Gary Sinise, good morning. Good to have you here.
Thank you. Good
So many things to talk about. We're going to get to all that in a second, too. But 5th season, you already hit the magic 100 episodes. Did you ever think when they first approached you about this that there was room for 3 CSIs?
I actually asked them that, and Jerry Bruckheimer said something pretty good. He said, look at the top 100 books on the New York Times bestseller list. 75% of them are suspense. They're whodunits. They're things like that. So people have an appetite for that. And clearly, our show is going to be around for a while.
Yeah, there may be room for even more CSIs. Who knows?
Oh, my goodness.
You have so many guest stars coming on in the coming weeks. Tonight's episode features Ashley Simpson, Jessica Simpson's sister, her husband Pete Wentz from Fall Out Boy. What's their characters like?
Well, it's a little bit, it's not quite Bonnie and Clyde, but they're kind of, they get caught up in something, and we have to figure it out, of course.
We actually asked some people this week. We had a couple of questions for you. If we can, we want to play one question we have from a fan of the show who wanted to ask you this.
This came in on TV.com. We're just going to ask it? Okay, here it is. This is Amy from Wales, and she wants to know, what is it like to work with such an amazing cast?
It's great every day. I'm happy on the show. It's a wonderful group of people. The writers are doing an incredible job. They keep coming up with great stories. I love everybody I work with. It's a good environment to go to work.
Makes it nice to get up and go to the office. Let's talk about so the band, for instance. You've got Lieutenant Dan Band, named obviously after the character from Forrest Gump. We didn't realize you were such a musician, such an active musician.
I've been playing for quite some time. This band has been, there you go.
Love that you're wearing the CSI New York shirt.
30 USO tours, you perform for the troops, you've been to Iraq, Afghanistan, you take the show on the road. This your real passion, or is this acting kind of a side thing?
No, I played before I acted, and so getting back to playing is something I'm enjoying doing, and we're doing so many concerts for the troops now that it's something that it's a reward to be able to go out there and help them out. Yesterday we played a concert for the Fighting 69th here, and it was my birthday yesterday. If I'm not home with my family, I couldn't have been in a better place than playing for the troops.
It was your birthday, really?
No
oh my
idea.
goodness, we had no idea.
Well, there you go.
See if we can let's see if we can whip
we
something
did.
up real quickly.
We did have an idea.
Do we have,
oh no!
Wait a second.
Happy birthday.
The magic of television.
I won't finish that because you're the artist.
Oh, great! Thank you.
How did you celebrate?
Well, I was playing a concert for the Fighting 69th, and I told them, I said, if I can't be home with my family, there's no place I'd rather be than with my band members playing for the troops.
We didn't know how many candles to put on it, so we didn't want to bother.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for leaving that off.
You talked about playing for the troops. You're such a supporter of the military. Tell us about your film, Brothers at War.
Brothers at War is a documentary that was made by a buddy of mine. He decided he had 2 brothers serving in Iraq, and one of them, the oldest of the 2 brothers, had just had a baby and then was deployed to Iraq, and Jake was concerned that, what if something happened to him? His daughter may never know who he is. So he was motivated to go over there and find out why his brothers were serving and what they were doing there. He raised the money in Decatur, Illinois, from local business people that had known him all his life, and put the money together, got a camera crew, and went over to Iraq and made this documentary. It's a beautiful, beautiful documentary. You can go to brothersatwarmovie.com to see where it's playing. We're starting it in military markets in different cities around the country. Definitely
want to be on the lookout for that. And also, just to switch gears here before we do let you go, we got one little surprise for you real quick. Do we have this little surprise? I want to see if I can go 0 for 2 here today. Okay, I guess we don't. I thought we had a little pic. I thought we had a little picture from back in the days, but I guess we don't. I apologize. Well, happy birthday. That was a letdown. There it is. Okay, there we go. There you are with
That's
Richard.
That's you next to Richard.
1988. This is your life.
You have aged well, my friend.
Where did you get that?
Well, we can't tell you that. That's a surprise to you.
Thanks, Gary.